Okay, so after I filmed my reading wrap-up part 2, and yes, I went on camera for it, and it was so awkward. Oh my god. I decided to go ahead and do another clip to apologize for the awkwardness. I hope you watch it anyway. Believe me, I know it was awkward. Maybe I'll get comfortable with it one day, or maybe everybody could still watch them with me doing it this way. I don't know. If you feel secondhand embarrassment or secondhand awkwardness, I am so sorry. I do apologize. But believe me, I do acknowledge that it's awkward, and I don't know what to do on camera. I really don't. I just know that I want to talk about books, and I like my videos to reach more people. I just don't know if they're doing that by me not being on camera, so I thought about going on camera, but it's so awkward. If you do YouTube, regardless of your content, and you come across this video, does it get better? Do you get more comfortable on camera? Let me know. Okay, so this is going to be my reading wrap-up part 2, only because I read some books after I did my original reading wrap-up. So, this is going to be Lola and the Boy Next Door, Isla, and the Happily Ever After. I love this trilogy. It was just so good. If I had to put them in order, I would say my favorite is Anne and the French Kiss, Isla and the Happily Ever After, and then Lola and the Boy Next Door. Only because for the second one, I didn't like her boyfriend, Max, but I loved Cricket. This one, I don't want to talk too much about him because I don't know what everyone considers a spoiler. I don't go into books reading the synopsis, so I don't know how to put it. Because what I think is a spoiler, you might not, and what you think is a spoiler, I might not. So, but this trilogy is older, so I'm sure people have heard about it, but anyhow, I love these so much. And let's see, The Fall Girl. Oh, and Stephanie Perkins was the author. The Fall Girl, Marcia Clark. I checked it out from the library. It seemed interesting. It's a mystery. It wasn't my favorite. It was dual perspective. I liked it enough, but it wasn't my favorite. This girl, she left Chicago. She left her old life and got a new job or whatever, and she was running from something. And that's the one main character. And then the other main character, she's in the DA office, and I'm trying to figure out how to say it so y'all don't think it's spoiler. But anyway, Erica and Charlie, they're the main characters, and I'm saying "and" way too much. If you've noticed, if you watch my videos, I don't come on camera much, and when I do, I'm not used to it. Let's just say that. So if this is awkward, believe me, I know. But I'm trying it because I wonder if the views would be better if y'all can see who's talking and who you're watching, and you can put a voice to the face, if that makes sense. But anyway, this was good. Well, I don't even want to say good. It was just okay. But it's basically like a legal law mystery type situation. I am terrible about explaining books. Like, in my head, I know why I like it or why I don't like it, but trying to portray it out loud, not easy. Okay, The Birthday Girl. Let's talk about that one. Penelope Douglas. I never heard of this author, never heard the book, but Destiny Sidwell, she talked about it. She didn't like it. There was an age gap between the main character and a love interest, but there's a reason that I liked it. She broke up. The reason I decided to pick it up was because from Destiny, and I've read it since, I talked about it in my book haul. So Destiny had said she didn't like it because of the age gap thing. Okay, so I decided to pick it up because she had said that it was like she broke up with, like, her and her boyfriend broke up, and she got with the dad. And I thought that was, like, the biggest F you could possibly do. I'm like, okay, well, let me read that. It was. She broke up with her boyfriend, and she ended up basically having feelings for the dad. And so, and it's dual perspective. Jordan, the female main character, Pike, who is the ex-boyfriend's dad, I liked it. If you don't like a huge age gap between couples, I wouldn't recommend it. If that doesn't bother you, I recommend it. To me, this is a little spicy. The spiciest I think I'll go. Hold on. There's a factor to that, because I have another book that's spicy. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But if you can handle spicy, and you can handle, and you like, and the age gap don't bother you, basically, then you'll like it. But if not, you're not going to like it. Okay, so the Kids Quotient. This trilogy, I'm on the second one, and I'm really starting to think they're like companions to each other, because the main characters are different. I've had this trilogy and Anna and the French Kiss, that trilogy, on my shelves forever, and I finally decided to pick them up. The Kids Quotient by Helen Hoang. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I loved it. I'm surprised I loved it as much as I did, because it's spicy. I don't want to say too much, but let's just say that Stella, the main character, she does have autism. And I don't feel like that's a spoiler. It is on the back of the book as a synopsis. Well, it's Asperger's, but that is on the spectrum of autism. So basically, she's not good with communicating with people. She's not good with relationships, dating, or anything like that. So she basically hires this escort. His name is Michael Fan. And oh my goodness, so good. And that's all I'm going to say. And if you feel like that's a spoiler, I am so sorry. But it is on the back as part of the synopsis. I love this. I'm on the second one, which is called The Bride Test. That one's good too. Spoiler, that one's good. But anyway, this is my part 2 reading wrap up. I didn't know how I was going to do this wrap up. I didn't know if I was going to add a clip for the other video and just redo it. Well, not redo it, but just like add it and then put it through an editor and then put it together, whatever. Anyway, point being, I just decided to go this way, do a part 2, and it will go up today right after I film it, and hopefully it's not too awkward, because it feels awkward. Being on screen feels awkward. I would rather put the camera to the books and go with that. But anyhow, that's it for the reading wrap up. Next week will be my TBR. I had it filmed, but now I gotta redo it. I've read some of the books that were going to be on my TBR. Like this one was going to be on my TBR, but I've read it. And so now I've got to... Anyhow, that's it. Have a good day.